The Second Amendment, which is the right to keep and bear arms, which all American citizens have, is under attack in Virginia as new legislation is set to enter the Senate floor for vote on January 8, 2020. Today, December 3, 2019, over 1,000 individual citizens form outside City Hall in Virginia Beach and over 200 inside in order to have their voices heard about a motion to make Virginia Beach, Virginia, a sanctuary city for the Second Amendment. Gun-owning citizens in Virginia, and especially Virginia Beach, and over 24 other counties which have already passed Second Amendment sanctuary resolutions, are very concerned about the future and what a resolution actually is. I ran into Reed Greenman, a speaker at today's event, and asked him just exactly what is a sanctuary city resolution and what would it do for Virginia Beach citizens.
Well, first of all, I'd just like to say it's amazing that we've had a crowd like this here this evening. I regularly participate at city council meetings as a member of the Virginia Beach Tea Party. This is the largest crowd I've seen at any event, be it flooding or any of the other controversial issues we've had. I'm out here as a citizen to defend my constitutional rights, both at the state level and the federal level. We're guaranteed the right to bear arms uninfringed. Given the change in the General Assembly, this resolution is simply asking our local elected officials to stand with the Constitution and obey the oath that they took to uphold and defend our Constitution and protect our rights. The purpose of government at every level is to defend our rights and our liberty, and our rights are being threatened. If you have read the bills that have been pre-filed in the General Assembly for this upcoming session, basically our constitutional rights to own and bear arms are completely at risk. This is a preemptive move to try to get our local government to simply ask law enforcement not to enforce unconstitutional laws until we've had an opportunity to take this matter to court. We need an injunction, and we need to take law-abiding citizens and not turn them into criminals simply for executing their rights. If anything, I speak at a lot of city council meetings. It's ridiculous that the mayor and the city council did not move this hearing tonight to a larger venue. They were well aware of the number of people that planned to be here tonight to attend. I'm signed up as a speaker and I can't get in, even though I came here directly after work. I have a seat inside chambers held for me, but the building is at capacity according to the fire marshal. Even the media is not allowed inside the building. This is ridiculous. Now, I understand the city council's in a politically tenuous situation, but they should always err on the side of protecting liberty and not worry about the political fallout of those people that want to infringe on our rights. I guess the last situation I'd like to say is Building 2 is directly behind us, where someone who was nuts went and killed a bunch of city workers. None of these bills that are being proposed in the General Assembly would have had a single impact on that event. And we shouldn't allow that kind of a situation to cause all these law-abiding citizens to have their rights taken away because some whack job went in there and killed people. Our government should stand up for us, and these people here tonight are to show their solidarity in that very point. Thank you.
Police officers and sheriff deputies maintain an amicable appearance during the event, but were on site in order to assist if any civil disturbance did occur. None did, and all those in attendance maintained a nice decorum. I spoke with Robert McCall, organizer of a Change.org petition that at the time of this recording has received over 7,000 signatures.
My name is Robert McCall. I'm a resident here in Virginia Beach. A couple weeks ago, when I saw the proposed laws coming out in Virginia in the House of Delegates and the State Senate, I decided that I wanted to do something about that. So I went on to Change.org and I created a petition to make Virginia Beach a Second Amendment sanctuary city. What this means to me is that people get their voice out there, that people defend their rights, to speak up to the state legislature, to say, hey, you guys cannot take our rights away from us. For me, it's It's amazing to see a city come together and in support of something that, I mean, there are people here that I never would have imagined. I'm glad that they're here. I'm glad that the opposition is here as well. They have rights as well. They have their First Amendment rights. I don't want to see anybody's rights get infringed. My Second Amendment, my First Amendment, the 19th Amendment, the women's right to vote, I don't want to see that infringed. This is amazing. I never, ever would have expected all of these people to come out because of not just the petition that I made, but the hard work that Vincent Smith put in, creating a couple different groups, getting the word out there, and he should be upstairs talking to City Council now, or here in the next few minutes. But thank you everybody for coming out.
Vincent Smith is an individual I did not have a chance to speak with as he was inside the City Hall chambers. He is responsible for organizing a Facebook post which got over 2,000 members to confirm to attend or join, with over 1,000 of them apparently showing up tonight. Without him, and a resolution that he received from the Virginia Citizens Defense League to present at tonight's meeting, this event may not have turned out the way it did.
Hi, my name is Dan. I'm here today to show my support for the Second Amendment sanctuary here in Virginia Beach. One of the main reasons that I think this is important to me is because this law, if they pass it in Richmond, it's going to disproportionately affect the minorities within the community. It's also going to disproportionately affect the at-risk population of low-income families. I don't fully believe that people are going to go door to door seizing firearms, but they are going to take them when they see them on a different call, such as a domestic violence encounter, in which case your spouse who you're having an argument with is going to tell them that you have illegal guns, and then they will be taken from you. And you could possibly be charged with a Class 6 felony, which is punishable by 2 years in prison and a $2,500 fine. And for whatever reason, I don't understand how any of these laws are even constitutionally founded.
Scott Taylor was at the meeting today. He's a former Virginia representative for our 2nd District.
How's everybody doing tonight? Save our good! It's an honor for me to be out here with you patriots. It's an absolute honor. I did the math, and according to CBS, 29.3% is the rate of gun ownership in Virginia. Now, there are roughly 8.5 million people in Virginia. So that puts the gun ownership that we know of at about 2.5 million people. 2.5 million legal gun owners who are exercising their constitutional rights to defend themselves, their families, and their properties.
Yes, sir!
Patriot sheepdog shall not be infringed. Yet, what we're seeing coming down the line in Dick Saslaw's bill would make the majority of those gun owners, those 2.5 million gun owners, to include just about everybody here and myself, instant felons. Felons!
And following him was President of the Virginia Citizens Defense League, Philip Van Cleve, and Executive Member Brendan Mooney.
Okay, I'll do my best. I'm not real good at projecting my voice, but I'll do my best.
Okay.
I'm Philip Van Cleve, the president of the little group that's got those orange stickers. Our URL there is on the bottom. This turnout is something we are seeing across the Commonwealth. Yeah. This is a really good one, though. This is spectacular. Thank every one of you. This is what it's taking. They have basically woken a sleeping giant. They really have. We are under a severe threat at this point, but if we can keep doing this, we can absolutely make a difference. This is causing shockwaves. Tonight, as of last I checked, I believe we are up 5 sanctuaries, or 6. Tonight. But this is important. This is critical. Even if they do make this a sanctuary, I want to make sure everybody understands this. That's not the end of the battle. And if you think it is, you're mistaken. We're in a war. And it's basically like Well, yeah, a lot of us didn't vote, but
need to vote.
but this is the hand we're now dealt for 2 years, so we're going to play it, and we're going to play it well.
There are a lot of people out here. I want to give a special shout out to a few people that I know closed their business early to come out. I see people here from the Armory. Let's give them a round of applause. I see people from Freedom Shooting Center. I see people from Ghost Army Tactical. I cannot believe that you guys would close business during the height of the panic that's going on to come out here. This is unbelievable.
The sentiment expressed here is typical of Virginians, although the recent November 5th vote might have you thinking otherwise. Although Virginia did flip from Republican to Democrat, what happened was actually quite different. In both the House and the Senate, there were more than 50,000 votes on the Republican side at the end of the election. However, because of districting, the Democratic tickets won. This showing here is representative of what's in the Virginians' hearts and those across America, that we wish to protect our Second Amendment rights, that we, as law-abiding citizens, will not back down, and will show up to have our voice heard. This is Robert Ham reporting for VA2A News. Thank you for watching.